to take a nice sip of my apple juice first.
Refreshing.
JDs and gentlemen, good evening. It's the afternoon. Welcome back to Unfiltered. This is episode 7. Can you pass me that, actually?
Big numbers.
Thank you. Welcome back to Unfiltered. This is episode 7. We have, 2 out of, 5 members?
2 out of the 5, yeah.
2 out of 5 members of Clique. We have Ell Bailey and we have Kye. Now, don't ask where the others are. Basically, just don't ask.
MIA.
But yeah, we're back. This is 2 episodes in a day, by the way. I'm gonna roll in a minute.
So there we go.
Shout out to Cameron for buying me an apple juice. Love that guy. But yeah, we are here. Finally got them on after I said for 3 days straight that I'd get them on, and then
it's been a bit of a wait. Absolutely.
I've ended up cancelling on them. But yeah, your episode will be coming out tomorrow, by the way. Just gonna put that out. So welcome back to Unfiltered. I'm here with 2 members, and we are gonna sit here. I have a bunch of questions to ask you. You know what? I'm gonna ask this first because I left this till last, for foreign set.
Yeah.
So first thing I'm gonna ask: do you have any socials you want to promote?
Yeah. So I would say definitely follow at Clique Music Official on Instagram. We try to post regularly, but obviously
they have one post.
Yeah.
So one post.
We're gonna start posting a lot more regularly. Just hopefully trying to make a bit more content for you guys, assuming obviously the band takes off. And yeah, I definitely say give us a follow. We're absolutely delectable.
You want to shout out your personals or no?
I'm sure. I don't need to.
I mean, I've not got any sort of music stuff or anything on there, so.
But yeah, that's fine. Obviously,
say,
I know people have collective accounts and there's people who have single accounts.
As of right now, it's just the band account. So I might start posting.
I've got
music.
personal and my music ones. So.
Now the first question I'm going to ask you, because again I left this till last.
Oh no.
Now, Rain asked me to ask this to everyone. Who was your favourite band based on the Jarvis Gallery gig?
Oh.
Now, obviously, don't say the worst because I will get stabbed. I'll get stabbed for posting.
Do you want to go first?
I mean,
I don't know.
I've already got an answer.
Now, it can be like people who just did solos as well. It doesn't have to be like.
That's true.
Well,
It don't have to be a band.
I
Just
would say
best performer based on Jarvis Gallery.
everyone was good, right? There wasn't a bad band.
Aww.
But my favourite was, at the time, Abgron, 100%.
Fair.
I suppose that's Abron dismemberment as well.
Yeah, dismemberment as well, because Dylan was saying as well.
Yeah.
Great vocals.
I'll be honest, I'm sort of obviously I'm thinking that we were the best because I'm naturally biased and I have the ego of
self-glaze is crazy.
Yeah.
The self-glaze is wild.
Excluding Clique. I would say.
No, I said to Rain, you can say yourself.
Yeah, I would say we were definitely up there, but I would say that Abgrons probably did put on a better show than us. They are really good. It's really talented.
Also, do not worry because you have had people say that you were good. So.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
There
But
you go.
obviously, yeah. Just
least someone thinks so.
I would say definitely Abgron, now known as Dread Sense, give them a follow. They were really good for the Jarvis Gallery. I absolutely loved watching them play. So that'd be my answer.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, because I haven't actually spoken to your band a lot in terms of individually, I'm gonna ask you this. So, what instruments do you both play,
So
or what do you do in the band?
I am the vocalist and frontman for Clique, and
I play lead guitar.
Okay. So, how long have you been playing guitar for?
Well, I started playing guitar, I think 18 months ago now, and I stuck to rhythm, completely stuck to rhythm, nothing else. And then joining Clique, Josh was already the rhythm guitarist, so I thought I'd pick up lead, did it for a few songs, and now I really enjoy it. So
That's fair.
And I'll be honest, yeah, you're cut out for lead. I think you're definitely perfect for that sort of role, if that makes sense.
I do enjoy it. So.
How long have you been singing for?
I have been singing since
vocals.
year 9, roughly. Or at least doing actual vocals and stuff like that.
Did you have a teacher, or did you just kind of pick it up naturally?
Yeah, actually. Well, I mean, a lot of it started. It was a sort of a coping mechanism, stuff like that. I just wanted to do something that would take my mind off of life, really.
Yeah, that's fair.
So obviously, with that, I asked school, is there any sort of vocal training or anything like that? Because I really want to get into it. Did that for 2 years at school. I did my level 2 music at Fareham College last time. And that was with a bunch of other people that, I'm really grateful to have met. And now, obviously, I'm here doing Clique, and so I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, do your band actually practice or anything? Do you all stick together outside of college, or is it just an in-college thing?
We haven't done anything outside of college yet, but I would absolutely love to, personally. I would really like to go like Smokestack or something like that.
I'd be very on board with that.
Yeah. Are you lot performing a December gig? Yeah.
So we are doing. Yeah, we're doing the December gig at Key West.
We're also at Katie's 5th of December.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, really?
Confirmed.
So,
2 in a row.
So yeah, we are doing.
1/5,
Have
1/6.
fun.
Yeah, that to me though, that's the absolute
Yeah.
dream. Like that's the sort of thing I want to do. I really want to sort of like tour and everything like that. I want to make my own music and tour.
The thing is, you're gonna have to be very careful because you're gonna be doing 2 performances back to back. You're gonna have to watch your vocals.
Yeah, of course.
That's
I'll be on
definitely
vocal
something-
rests. None of the vaping or smoking or any of that shit.
You're gonna have to
for that
relax.
or at least minimal because
you're gonna have to keep your voice prepared for, especially the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, just don't let me
Key
pull the
West
blinker
gig.
on that thing again.
Yeah, no, especially for Key West as well, because obviously it's quite a big gig and it's very early on.
Those are as far as you'll get to the big leagues in gospel, I think. But yeah, I feel like that's sort of what I really want to do, touring, stuff like that, and actually coming up with my own music and stuff, and considering a certain project, which I won't mention on this podcast, and you'll have to wait until Katie's.
Oh.
Yeah, I would definitely say that we're getting close to that sort of dream, really. But I will not allude to anything.
Yeah, valid.
But yeah, you'll just have to sort of wait and see.
Another thing I want to say, I didn't say this on a previous episode. You can get tickets online to the gig at Key West. It's on December 6th. I think it opens at 6:15. I feel like I'm wrong. Doors open at 6.
And it's on everyone's socials.
Yeah.
So if you're following any of the music blogs.
So yeah, if you're following anyone from the music block,
aren't we? Yeah.
if you're following anyone from the music block, I think it's like £6 at the front door, right?
It's
£8.
Yeah.
£8 at the door, £6 online. I got them mixed up, my bad. But yeah, come see the gig because we're all dapper as fuck.
We are, in fact, delicious. Yeah.
Oh.
We're delicious people. That's why you
I
should
don't think
all come
delicious is the right word to use. But
in. No, I'm saying delicious now.
each
No,
to your own, man.
Yeah, each to your own
Each
is
to
mad.
your own.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a good gig. It's going to be really good.
I hope so. I'm quite looking
Yeah, I
forward to it.
can't wait.
Another thing with that as well, Katie's is free. So
Yep.
absolutely rock up. It's on obviously like the 5th. Like I said, I believe doors open around the same sort of time. I mean, we're getting there for like 5, aren't
Yeah,
we?
so we need to get
we
the
set
fuck set up.
sound
that's
check and all
fair.
that.
Yeah, we're first on, aren't we?
Yeah, we're the first.
So-
We're
Who else
playing-
is performing that night?
So we are playing alongside Coast, and I think their name's Cyrus.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
probably butchered that name, and if so, I'm really sorry. But from what I've heard, they're a really decent set of musicians, and yeah, I absolutely can't wait to sort of perform alongside you, really. And I'm sure that is mirrored.
Yeah, I just can't wait. I want to get out and do more stuff.
Next question. Who come up with the name Clique?
Ooh,
I actually don't know.
I think it was
That's
me
the
and Vin, wasn't it?
I don't know. I wasn't in for a day. I come back and we're like, oh, we've got a name for our band, by the way. So I was like, okay, cool.
I think it was me and Vinny, but I could be wrong. Like, absolutely take that with a pinch of salt. I would refer back to the source for that one, because genuinely we have no idea. It just sort of stuck.
It just someone just kind of mentioned it and then you
Yeah.
just kind of
Yeah,
rocked
so-
with it.
Yeah, so there's no real owner of the name, if that makes sense.
So-
It was sort of a collective
Yeah.
thing.
I don't even know how I joined Clique. I just magically.
I think I just sort of asked you.
No, I kinda
Who
just
actually
joined them.
started it then? Was it you?
I mean, the idea for it with me started with the fact that I wanted to do a band at one point with Josh and Rain's bassist Ruby, alongside, I believe, Dismemberment's obviously Dylan.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. We were speaking about it a little while through holidays. Nothing really came of it, I suppose. But like that's because obviously we were all busy with our own ones. Because obviously Ruby's got Rain, Chloe band, all that sort of stuff now. And same for Josh with the flats and everything like that. And he's in Chloe band as well, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah. So obviously we've all got our own sort of bands in that sense. So I thought I want to start getting people together. But obviously I knew of the fact that Vinny may have been joining St Vincent's. Knew that he was talented. So obviously I just sort of approached people, tried to ask people if they wanted to start a band. A lot of it was random selection as well, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I didn't really have a choice. Like I kind of because I don't take why I say like that? I don't take triple music. So I was in my A levels the first day, and everyone kind of already made groups. So I kind of just got bunged in with a bunch of people and ended up being in Clique.
One thing I want to say is the support from like nearly everyone that Vinny's been shown is unreal.
Oh,
like
he's incredible.
like
he carries.
everyone who's come
I'm
on
not
here,
gonna lie.
shout out to Vinny. everyone who comes on here, if Vinny gets brought up, they will all just talk about how great of a bass guitar player he is.
As people who have actually played
Rightfully so,
him,
by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. As someone that's played beside him, from both of us, it's absolutely warranted. He's an amazing musician, honestly.
Yeah,
He's just an all-round sound guy.
I'll say he's really nice as well to speak to outside.
Yeah,
outside
absolutely.
Of the
He's
whole
actually really
music thing.
he's a vibe. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Genuinely one of the nicest people.
Yeah, and yeah, I'd absolutely love to work in the future. Obviously, say Clique moves on or whatever, I would absolutely want to continue with like you guys, even if it ain't as sort of Clique, if that makes sense.
One question I do have, so this could be a separate question. Have you played gigs before? Like, how many gigs have each of you done?
I'll let you go.
Do you want to go?
I'll let you go first.
Okay, so I've done quite a bit in my time beforehand. I sound like a fucking grandpa saying that, but like before St Vincent's and everything like that, I've done a fair share of performances and gigs. Fareham College actually used to be quite good for it. My first proper gig outside of college was at the 1865 over in Southampton. So like a massive venue for what it is. Talk about deep ending. That can be taken madly out of context. I'm going to rescind that. But yeah, for our first gig, like that was not on college campus, it was breathtaking, honestly. I performed with a bunch of people that I met from there. We were all on the level 2 course. Obviously, we were in the same sort of year as like the likes of like Alex John from Rosewater.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ultraviolet was our original one, but we went by a bunch of different names and stuff like that.
Speaking of, Rosewater episode is coming soon. Trust.
Is it?
No,
No,
really?
It should be. We are currently on the midst of working it out.
That is amazing.
So.
But yeah, I would definitely say I've done a fair share of them. I've done obviously 1865, Key West multiple times, and then a lot of stuff out and about in public and stuff like that with Fareham College. So like the Fareham Town Bandstand, stuff like that. I definitely have had my fill, and I'm all for more.
Yeah, fair. How many have you done, Kye?
Well, unlike this old man, I've actually done no gigs. The Jarvis Gallery was my first ever gig.
Oh wow!
Because Bruin Park GCSE music
Yeah.
wasn't great. So
Really?
we didn't. It gave me nothing.
What happened?
It was all theory work.
Yeah, Bay House.
Like, I got told it would be majority practical sort of performance based, and it wasn't at all. It was strictly like theory, and we did like 1 or 2 practical works. So I got nothing out of that really.
It was like 20%.
Yeah. So I got nothing out of that, and just haven't had a chance to do gigs yet. And then Jarvis Gallery was my first one. Obviously 2 up and coming, and hopefully more.
How did you feel you did at Jarvis Gallery?
Consider
it was your first one.
I think the practice gig, so before the parents were in, didn't go great. That was just personally, I didn't play great.
We did all right.
I don't know. I would say I didn't play great, but for the for the proper Jarvis Gallery, I think I did a lot better, and I really.
No,
enjoyed
I'd say you did all right both ways.
I don't know. I really enjoyed it either way.
The only thing we had an issue with during the practice run was not only tuning, but obviously we had, for context, we take like absolute yonks to tune. So most of our stuff that you'll see at like KT's or Key West will most likely be like just normal standard tuning. Not to mention, obviously, they will still be bangers, absolutely. Do nothing but best for you guys. But obviously with that, dropping tuning and everything like that was definitely a setback, I think.
Yeah, to like 10 minutes.
Something along those lines.
We had a 15-minute set, and we ended up taking up 25 minutes.
But then again, that's because there's 3 guitarists tuning though.
Yeah,
so like,
true.
But yeah, I would definitely say that was really the only fault, I think. Other than obviously that you hadn't had the time to learn balaclava because obviously you only do a single.
Yeah, I sat in the crowd to watch one of our songs.
What type of music do you perform? So what like type of genre?
Do you want to take this?
So we are actually an indie band, sort of a heavier side of indie. But yeah, it's kind of just the indie music. Not personally my style, but
yeah,
I do enjoy playing.
What genre do you both listen to in general?
Now, what I listen to and what I play is very different. I will say this now.
Yeah, go on, let's hear it.
But a lot of the stuff that I listen to in my own sort of personal times, like very new metal, sort of heavier than what we do already, but not like death metal, blood screaming out your eyes and sort of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like Linkin Park's, a little bit of Slipknot, Nirvana, mostly grunge and new metal really.
Yeah, that's fair.
Obviously, indie's the sort of like genre that I feel best playing because it's not only a lot easier, but it's just like it's a lot more expressive. I feel. And yeah, I just enjoy it a lot more because you can actually get like the crowd moving and stuff. And it's just such an amazing feeling seeing people dance around to your sort of music, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What do you listen to then, Kai?
I'm one of the worst people to ask this question because my music taste is very diverse.
Give us a couple.
Well, I like a lot of Radiohead stuff, sort of that sort of genre, a bit of Midwest emo here and there. But then I listen to new metal again and sort of metalcore as well at the moment. Like, Thy Art Is Murder is a great band that I listen to.
I feel, I definitely think the new metal thing for me was very sudden. It was more or less when I started at St Vincent's, because obviously, for those who don't know, obviously Linkin Park recently dropped their 8th ever studio album, From Zero, and I will tell you, who I actually quite like despite the hate.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
I thought it was mediocre. I wouldn't give it like...
There are some good songs.
There are some good songs. I won't sit there and say I hated it, but I won't sit there and say that I loved it.
I think there
are
a few better albums like Hybrid Theory and Meteora, but out of some of those songs from Zero, I definitely think there are some 10 out of 10s there.
I had a very nice album list the other day to listen to. Like, a load of people dropped last Friday for some reason. Just, like, don't know why. Loads of people decided to drop. So, yeah, Linkin Park was one of the people I listened to. I listened to Corday's album, The Crossroads, which it went down the Chipmunk Soul, like, rap type way, which I like really heavy, and I really enjoyed that album. And then I also listened to 070 Shake's Petrichor. Not many people know about Shake. She's very good, by the way. I'd advise everyone listen to that album because it was kind of orchestral. Like, she was working with someone who can play the piano really well and also knows, like, basically, it was kind of like orchestra music in a way.
Like NF sort of style.
I love NF. But yeah, speaking of, I've just learned how to play Mistake on the piano.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, do you listen to NF? Bro, I have Hope on vinyl.
actually.
Yeah, so no,
When did you get that?
so when Hope come out, right? So me and my dad. So a lot of people, I just want to advise this. A lot of people don't like NF, and I don't understand why. Like, people consider him a worse version of Eminem, which I don't
see him
really
as like
see.
a sort of PG family friendly.
Yeah,
version of
it's
Eminem.
because the reason why is because NF's a Christian and he doesn't swear in his music, which, yeah, that's why he doesn't swear. That is the whole reason he doesn't swear on any of his songs. And personally, I like it because of that. Because some of the stuff he makes good for performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's better because it's got no swearing in it. So, like, say you were to perform it to a crowd of people, like,
it would still
people
hit
can
feels, but you wouldn't have to excessively curse and that.
Yeah. So when Hope got announced, so me and my dad really like NF. So Hope got announced, and he was selling signed copies of CDs. I don't have a CD player, but I bought one, so that's at my house, and it's got a little signature on it.
Oh.
And then about a week after, I went to my dad's, and he just randomly, like, to surprise me, he bought me the Hope vinyl because it had literally just come out. He also bought me, shout out to my dad, I love my dad, and I know he will probably watch it because I sent him the podcast. He bought me the white version of it, which was about a 10 or more, but it looks so clean. Like, I'd love to get more NF albums on vinyl. Yeah. It's just I don't see them anywhere. I feel like I'm gonna have to order them online if I want them.
HMV Southampton's the best place to go for obscure vinyls.
Love
everything.
HMV Southampton.
That's
honestly,
another venue I'd love to play. Actually, it's not really a venue, but like HMV do these live events every now and then.
They should just do it nearby. Or stand outside their shop.
No, I mean like they actually have like.
I would like to give a huge fucking shout out to HMV Brighton. That shop is unbelievable. Do you know how many records are in that shop? It puts Southampton and Portsmouth combined to shame. It's actually insane up there.
That's definitely a city I want to visit at some point.
I rarely go to Brighton, right? But every time I do, I have to go to HMV. It is a massive shop.
Whenever you go anywhere with a HMV, you have to go into
Oh,
HMV.
you have to go to HMV.
Like,
Like,
it's legally obligated.
Yeah,
The reason I want to go to Brighton though, definitely GAC, I think.
Yeah, Brighton is insane. Like, there's so much cool shit in Brighton.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For music, for shopping and everything, like
Just
everything
in
there.
general, it's
Brighton
definitely
is
a one-stop
cool.
shop.
Brighton
Absolutely.
is very cool.
Taking this off, I'm boiling.
If anyone hasn't been to Brighton, please go. It is unreal. Like,
it's one of the few places.
if I get told I'm going to Brighton, I will throw a party. I'll get confetti out and everything. Like, Brighton's amazing. And my uncle lives up there, so I get to see my uncle. Shout out Zach.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the nicer UK towns and cities that's not an absolute hellhole as of late.
Shout out Brighton Pier as well. Your arcade is very cool.
I love Brighton Pier,
Brighton Pier's
Another
amazing.
pool factor for me, I really want to go just sort of visit everything really, because
Yeah.
it looks like such a nice place to live, honestly.
There's so many obscure record shops up there as well. Like, you'll just walk down, like, there'll be an alley of just
even
shops.
chemistry style.
Yeah. Sorry, little burp. But yeah, like we were walking down an alley and there was just a random record shop tucked in the corner. I went in there. It was really cool in there.
The album shop on Stoke Road is good as well. You know,
Slice of Vinyl.
Just from here, huh?
Slice of Vinyl.
Slice of
Yeah.
Vinyl. Shout out Slice of Vinyl.
I buy
hope-
my guitar
hope
strings
you
from
watch.
that all the time.
Oh
so.
really? When I started buying vinyls, the first vinyl I bought was Kids See Ghosts, which is a collab album between Kanye West and Kid Cudi, two of my favorite artists.
Oh right, yeah.
And that was the first one I bought because me, my dad, and my sister went to Southampton, and we went into HMV. And I was like, I'd had the idea of wanting to get records for a while, but I never bought one because I'd need a player, and then I'd obviously need to go and buy
It is
them.
money, absolutely. But I've asked a lot of people Christmas. I'm definitely gonna try and start collecting a lot more.
Yeah, so I bought my first one a couple months before Easter. So yeah, I bought Kids See Ghosts, and then for Easter, instead of getting any like chocolate eggs or anything, I just got a player. It was like literally it was Christmas in the middle of the year.
Solid.
But then literally since then, any chore money I got or just anything would just go towards records. Like I've spent $1,000
Oh, what big collector.
easily. Yeah, I started collecting them last, like I'd say March, maybe February time, and I've got about 20. I think I've got 25, but because there's some specific ones I love that are just so expensive, I'm like, I've got to get them.
Invest it, yeah.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
all the albums I have at the minute on record, I love all of them. Like,
But I'm not personally big on vinyls. Well, just because I haven't really delved too far into it.
it's just
But-
the idea of having a big ass album cover in there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my dad has like 850 under the cupboard. Like he just has like a whole house is full of them.
Yeah, that's mad.
All the ones from the 70s as well. 'Cause
Another thing I really want to do is start going to more concerts.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I've only been to 3 concerts.
downloads soon.
Yeah, 3.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, but think of me. I like more hip hop.
Yeah,
That's why.
Right, yeah.
So the 2 that I first went to. So there's a band called Creeper. I went and saw Creeper. Well, I didn't see Creeper, but their lead singer is called Will Gold, and he has.
Oh,
Yeah, do you know him?
yeah. Wasn't he the same as Lovejoy? Will Gold.
No, that's Wilbur.
Yeah, that's his legal name.
Oh no, they're 2 different people.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
But yeah, basically, the lead singer of Creeper has a different band, and it was called Salem. I don't think they do anything anymore, but I went and watched them, and I also watched Youngblood perform because
Youngblood's an absolute legend.
Youngblood, because obviously he was kind of blowing up. I think this was his last kind of like smaller venue gig, so he did over in Pompey. So we went over there. Is it Guildhall?
Yeah.
The Guild
Yeah,
Hall.
we went in Guildhall, and he was very good. Great
It's very
performance.
controversial though.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
but
stuff about
I think
that.
it's...
yeah, but at the same time, separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with that 100%.
There
But
are some takes that I do agree with, obviously, like mental health for like kids and everything like that, and obviously him advocating for rights and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that, but some of the other bits and pieces, yeah, I think there's definitely improvement that's needed, but all in all...
It's
the
like
guy
that with a
is-
lot of artists.
Yeah,
Let's
all
be
in all, I
real.
respect him as an artist and everything like that. The same way I obviously listen to certain artists that are, controversial.
what, like Lovejoy by any chance?
Yeah, that is one of them.
Oh, God, let's
like,
not.
I did at
Let's
one point,
not.
Yeah, but like, I don't pay attention to drama stuff. Obviously, I don't advocate any of it, but like,
Yeah.
that's their life, if that makes sense. That's not
Yeah.
anything to do with me.
So I went to those 2. I think it was 2021. I think probably it was. I went to both in the same month. It was in October. I went. The first one was on the 2nd of October, which was Youngblood, and then the second one was the day before Halloween, which was on the 30th. And then I didn't go to any. And then earlier this year, something popped up, and it was like Travis Scott announced a world tour, and I was like, fuck. I went to my dad's like the next day, and I was like, Dad, can we go watch Travis? The good thing was I actually got my dad onto Travis Scott, luckily.
Awesome.
Respect to my dad because he got me on pretty much like all the music I listen to now.
Yeah.
Obviously-
Obviously, it's about
I
time.
I say all the music. I'd say he got me onto about half the music because obviously I've listened to a bunch of stuff he showed me, and then I've gone off and discovered more myself.
Right, yeah.
And I do show him newer stuff every day, and he also shows me newer stuff. But yeah, my dad mainly got me into hip hop.
There is
and
an
then-
artist I'd recommend then if you're into sort of hip hoppy sort of bits, but mixed with that sort of heavier aspect. Echo.
Okay.
I'll share it to you afterwards, but he's very much like NF meets Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Like, he's talented. I absolutely love his stuff.
Yeah, so I told my dad, I was like, Travis, that was my GCSE present because I passed like pretty much most of my GCSEs.
Yeah.
So I passed all the ones I needed to, and I
That's
passed
on skin in
I
my
passed the
teeth.
ones I wanted to pass, and I passed the ones I needed to pass. So
Oh, fair enough.
basically, I did really good.
Yeah.
And then me and my dad went to go watch Travis. Most stressful fucking journey ever, by the way.
Worth
like,
it
Yeah, we literally, right, we got to London because it was at the Tottenham Stadium.
though.
And we were going to go to this car park that he usually goes to when he works because he's a painter, so he works literally fucking
Yeah,
everywhere. Fucking Wimbledon was on. So we had nowhere to park. So we were cooked. But then we just found a little estate area that didn't have one of the signs that was like, oh, you can only park till this time. We were like, fucking,
Yeah.
fucking stop the car, got out, got on the tube, off we go.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I went to Travis. That was back in July. Best concert I've ever been to, even though I've only been to 3. And now, me and Cam, who's in the other room, who bought me the apple juice, shout out Cam,
Shout out, Cam.
we are going to watch Tyler the Creator next year.
Oh, I love Tyler.
Next
Creator.
May. We are so
That
excited.
is
Chro-
W, absolutely.
Chromacopia came out, right?
Oh, I love that.
Me and Cam listened to Chromacopia, and we fucking love
He
it.
bested
That's
Taylor
real.
Swift, didn't he? At one point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably only for like, what, 15 minutes, but like, man.
I saw the other day, by the way. The third week, he sold 100,000. He's still number 1 on Billboard.
Yeah, as
In the
like,
third week is unbelievable.
Oh,
Over
he's
100,000
crazy.
units.
Crazy.
So yeah, me and Cam, we spent the big bucks. We've got VIP standing
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely.
at
you can't-
O2.
You can't wish for anything better than that.
Standing seats are always better than
At
sitting
the
seats.
O2.
Absolutely.
We're
Yeah.
going on the 19th. We're
Just
going
not
on.
to talk
The only weird thing is we're going on a Monday. Because
Yeah.
his concerts were Monday or Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And I was just a bit like, I was like, you know what? I'd rather go on the Monday because I usually go to my dad's on a Wednesday. So I was just like,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
go on a Monday. Plus, if it's on a Monday, it kind of gets out of the way.
Yeah, I
know,
suppose.
the
Yeah,
rest of the week's
absolutely.
So yeah, we get one of those packages. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely think I need to start going to a lot more gigs and stuff because, like, what you
Yeah.
said there, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
the
I have to wait.
last-
I have to wait like nearly 200 days, but it'll be worth it in the end.
The last gig that I went to was absolutely amazing. Well, the last gig at like a major venue, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
obviously I went to the New Generations last time, where obviously it was like Francaster, Rosewater, Rain, that lot.
Yeah, yeah.
But the last gig that I went outside of obviously like gospel and everything like that was Joiners to watch the Coversets and Harvey J. Dodson. And absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely loved every minute of it. And Kye, you can vouch here. I've been trying to get the Coversets onto the set list
Yeah,
for
that's it.
absolutely ages.
It's been trying.
Yeah. One day.
We'll see.
Because I ended up covering one of their number ones from before, Be Mine. Number one, I don't know whether or not it's like actual chart, but like it's one of their most popular songs, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I ended up doing that bass and vocals at my last gig at Fareham over at Key West. Absolutely phenomenal night. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, I definitely would love to sort of either sort of perform some of their stuff, or if it ever comes to it, like a company or something like that, like have Clique as a support act or something like that, if that ever becomes a thing. Like, we're just sort of open to it, I guess.
Yeah. No, we're more than happy to
You know,
do
I'm going to ask this because I've finally found my group of NF fans that I've been trying to find.
Go ahead.
What did you think of Hope?
I really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I definitely think like Happy and all that sort of stuff. It was definitely one of the better sort of tracks. I think.
I remember when it rolled out. I remember when he just dropped Hope randomly, and I was like, oh shit. What did you think?
I don't know. I like all this songs. I
To be
think
fair.
I think
All this shit is heat.
yeah.
like
Okay.
Hate Myself and Let You Down were the two that I got introduced to him with. That and Just Like You as well. I feel like those ones are definitely ones that sort of stuck with me and sort of got me hooked. If that makes sense. Just because that was sort of like when I went through like my 2021 gym era, where I was actually like hitting the gym and stuff.
Yeah.
But like that is a long. Those days.
You
are
gotta have
long
that one
past.
playlist where you just put shit
Absolutely.
on.
It was 90% NF and the other half was like electro
went
swing
through
and
an
stuff
indie
like that. It was
phase.
the
Yeah.
most random shit, and I absolutely loved it.
See, I have a very I have a very weird set of favorite NF songs.
What, like wolf in sheep's clothing and stuff.
Oh no. Oh
knew
no.
straight away.
Question to the guest in the corner, Chloe. What do you think of the remastered version?
It's not as good.
No.
You definitely went through the same gadget phase.
No, I did not. You could not.
You're 100%.
So when I listened to Hope,
I had Gacha Club, okay?
Exactly.
when I listened to Hope, I went in blind, obviously, because I bought the CD and I was just
Yeah.
like, fuck it. If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. If I don't, I don't. I loved pretty much the whole album. As far as to me setting my goal noise on Rocket League to Let 'Em Pray. It come out in the shop and I copped it straight away. You already know it had to happen.
That's fair. That's fair.
And every time I score with it, I have to sing the song.
Yeah.
It's legally obligated, like he said with the
It's
HMV
religious
thing.
now, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm at that standpoint. But thing is with me listening to NF is I prefer his more deeper songs. So my favourite off of The Search, one of my favourites is Trauma.
Oh, I love
Yes.
I can also play that on the piano.
that. It's so good.
Fucking love that song. Mistake.
Motto was good. I don't
Motto
know if
was
that was
very
part of the
good.
same album.
Motto's off Hope.
I thought so, yeah.
Mistake, very good. I don't know why I held up three fingers because I've listened to two songs. Mistake, Running as well off of Hope. Why Would You Leave Us, I think it's called.
Something like yeah, was that the one about his mum?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. That hit hard.
Oh my god! Like when
as someone that's had
my
like,
dad-
that hit really
my
hard.
dad showed me that song, right? He was like, oh, I was listening to NF's like older stuff the other day. I think it's called Therapy Session. I think the album's called. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
that's it. 'Cause
Stop
that was
Going
the same,
Idle.
That was the same one as like When I Grow Up and everything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. He showed me that song. He was like, oh yeah, I watched the music video for Why Would You Leave Us, or I think it's called How Could You Leave Us, or something like that.
It was very reminiscent, I feel.
I watched the music video later on. He was like, "Oh, just like when we're back, go watch it." I cried.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think
"Fucking hell!"
Collective tears were shed there.
Because he was like, "Mate, this song is bad," and I was
Yeah.
like, not as in bad as in the
Like,
song's
it's
bad. It's like
deep,
it hits
yeah.
heavy, and I was like, yeah.
The
Because
thing
I
when
just
I listened
agree.
to that for the first time, I feel like it was very reminiscent of "Clean Out My Closet" by Eminem.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's about the same sort of thing. Obviously, it's about family and everything like that. But obviously, that was one of the few connections to it, and it's just like this just hits so hard,
Yeah,
given
the-
everything. Yeah.
Hearing it for the first time, and then you can hear him crying at the end. I was like, I'm fucked. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm done.
Nah, he's an absolute he's an absolute saint of a guy though. Honestly,
He's-
I really wish all the best for him.
He's a great artist, and I wish more people could see that because they just see the cringier side of him. Like with some songs that he tries to make hype, but instead
feel like
it kind of
The
goes.
Search was definitely one that was like sort of very gadget era sort of style. I think
Yeah.
like, that was very much something that a lot of like 2020s kids listen to.
The Search. The Search
It is a
still
good song. It's a good song.
The Search still is. Time. I love Time. I can't believe I didn't mention that earlier. I look like an idiot. But yeah, shout out to NF. NF
Yeah.
is great. I don't understand why people don't like him as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fucking love NF. Let me see. What questions can I ask here? Because we just kind of went off topic.
So,
and just
we
dragged
went on
on.
about NF. I haven't a clue.
You know what, Carl, you can answer this. You haven't spoken in a minute.
Oh no.
What can we expect from you in the future?
From me personally or the band?
We'll go the band first, and then we'll go each of you personally.
Okay. Well, as a band, obviously we have the upcoming
2 gigs.
Yeah.
2 gigs and
Careful what we
something.
say. Be careful what we say.
yeah, there's a something at Katie's that we're hoping to do, and that should be alright.
5th of December, be there.
Yeah, but no. Other than that, for Clique, we're trying to hopefully just continue.
I may make an appearance.
We have to have you, man.
I'll say, yeah, it'd be great.
Because the thing is, I wanted to go to the Rain one.
Yeah.
But it was the open evening.
Yeah,
and I
of
ended up
course,
staying there for a bit.
It was a really good gig, to be fair. All 3 bands were really good.
I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I got caught up with some stuff, so I couldn't end up going.
Plus, I feel like I need to kind of go out more anyway. So
Yeah.
it gives me something to do, and then I also get to
Bro,
support people.
absolutely.
who
I
stand up
think
performing and
my
shit.
social life's lacking at the moment, man. I need to just sort of get out
Yeah.
there and do stuff, you know?
Just your
Yeah,
music
like,
shoot.
right. Right,
True words have never been
At
spoken.
the minute, right, I'm so cooked on the level of I stayed up last night till midnight waiting for the Fortnite item shop, and then ended up. No. Let me finish.
No, you
Let me
can't
finish.
say that.
I stayed up waiting for the Fortnite item shop refresh, and I spent 1,500 V-Bucks on a red Roots Billie Eilish skin.
You're not
That's
helping
how-
your case, mate. You're not helping
That's
your
how
case.
cooked I am. That is how cooked I
He's
am.
acting like it's selling out.
I know. I'm
That's
cooked.
brilliant. That's
But
brilliant.
yeah, that is how cooked I am.
Yeah.
And also, I just want to say, yeah, What? It's the 20th of November now, yeah?
Yeah.
The remix
Oh.
for Chapter 2 come out at the start of this month. I'm already level 125.
Wow. That's,
Respect, mate.
I was gonna say that's crazy, but I've been playing the new COD recently, so
That's
I'm not gonna
true.
say anything.
Is the new COD worth playing?
Not worth the amount of money it is, but I got it for free.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, 100% it's worth playing. I love it. I love the
I would
zombies at the
definitely
moment.
say so, yeah.
I'm camo grinding the zombies. It's really rough though.
Albeit, I can't really laugh at the whole Fortnite thing because I am exactly the same. Like, I used to be an absolute nut for it. Don't take that out of context, please. But
Well,
no,
all I'm saying is OG's coming back on December 6th.
I'm so
Absolute
hyped.
cinema.
I'm
Oh,
so
God.
It's the Key West gig day.
That's the same day as the gig.
literally.
It's the same day as the gig.
Oh,
you
God.
know for a fact.
Top
I'm
tier
just-
day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, I
mate.
think I'm going to have a headache on that day.
Yeah.
I think I might actually like buy drinks and like make. A
Can we
proper
bring
celebration
a
out of it.
projector and an Xbox to the gig and I
Yeah.
play
Oh
a
my
game
God, yes.
while we wait?
No, one of those
for-
shitty TikTok shop ones. You know what?
Yeah.
Up on the wall. I
We're
will
gonna-
actually pay for that. I would genuinely do that.
we're gonna play OG Fortnite at the gig.
Can we?
Someone get a hotspot
Do you
going
reckon
on their
Max
phone
would
and
actually
everything.
allow it?
Oh, no,
No,
but
there's no shot.
we should pitch the idea.
Fuck it, we do it in the bathroom.
We're gonna in the bathroom. We're gonna pitch the idea.
You just
Someone-
got-
It's just a parent walks in and sat there playing Fortnite on the wall. Like,
Hun?
Just protect it on text.
Oh yeah, on the
Oh,
side wall at
shit.
Tesco.
That's actually valid.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna smoke stack. We're just playing Fortnite. But yeah.
I'll pitch the idea to Max.
Who needs to do a gig when you can just play?
I hope he
Fortnite on
says yeah.
Tesco's?
Because you're pitching it to Max, he'll say no. But
Pitch-
No,
Joe
because I
instead.
can hotspot it off of my phone because I've got like unlimited data.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, the projector, I'd easily be able to get that like 15 quid on TikTok,
yeah, yeah.
and then I'll just bring my Xbox. People have to bring extra controllers though.
Oh, I got you. I've got like 4.
Solid.
I got you.
Well, I mean, Ollie from Ellipsis recently broke his. You're an absolute melt for doing that, mate. but I
Oh
love you,
yeah.
man.
Do you wanna say about this?
Huh?
Do you wanna tell
What about the controller?
about the controller and stuff?
Yeah. So.
Let's call him out.
Yeah.
No.
Call outpost.
Stare
It's
at
the
it.
Oliver
'cause this-
James of Ellipsis.
Because
stare at the
he also
camera.
told me about this, but I'd rather you explain it
Yeah.
because it's funny.
I don't even know the full story to be honest. I just know that he broke it over Fortnite.
No, it was Rocket League.
Was it?
Yes.
That's even worse.
He was playing Rocket
League's
League.
rage-inducing. Though.
He
That's
was pla-
different.
He
Fortnite's
was
like-
playing Rocket League,
easy.
and he got annoyed, and he threw his controller at his wall. I think.
Ugh.
Elite controller, by the way.
Yeah.
Elite
108.
controller-
They're so expensive.
Elite controllers are like 200 quid.
That controller costs as much as my guitar, for context.
That's crazy. I can't say that. I've
You could get a new Xbox on. Well, you could get an Xbox on eBay for that amount. That's fucking ridiculous.
Crazy money.
Oh, do you know what? Oh, no, I'll tell you what. Do you know what we're actually going to do on the Key West gig? I'm going to
ahead.
bring my Switch and we're going to play Mario Kart.
No,
Oh, the
that's
Mario
so much better.
Kart.
I have an
I'm
I have an
absolutely
OLED
amazing at Mario
I have an
Kart.
OLED Switch and I got the thing we can project it. I'm going to bring my Switch.
Please do, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
brought my Switch. I don't know if you saw. I think you saw it. I brought my Switch in on the day of the gig, like
What, to college?
yeah, the college gig, the Jarvis Gallery
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
and Ollie ended up taking it off me, and he was sat at the front
He
just
just
playing
taxed
Mario
it,
Kart.
yeah.
I know. I think you
Oh,
you
yeah,
come
I
over and was
tried- I tried
asking me
asking,
for
yeah.
it.
And he
Um,
just wouldn't have it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
I've got.
so good at Mario Kart, honestly.
Yo, we could bring Mario Maker.
That would be fun.
I love
What,
Mario
like, proper,
Maker.
like, what are they called? The Kaiser courses or whatever it is as well, on the custom.
Oh shit.
Like with the
We could play
turret
online
and
Mario
stuff.
Maker. Oh,
I'd be
this
down.
is
I'd be
gonna be
down.
fun. I've got to
think
find it.
I think I've still got a few amiibos as well.
Oh
so-
shit. Fuck it, we're bringing in a Wii. We're playing Wii Sports. I'd smoke all of you in bowling.
Honestly,
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
I'd smoke
Just don't-
all of
Just
you.
don't put me on Smash because I'd wipe the floor. With
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
everyone
no,
with
I'd
you.
get wiped. I'm so shit at Smash. No, genuinely, Wii Sports bowling, I would beat all of you. Anyone who's watching this, you're cooked. Genuinely,
Yeah.
I think I've only ever played golf.
perfect score in Wii.
Hot take,
Perfect
right?
score in Wii bowling.
I've never played Wii
Fair enough.
Sports ever, and I really want to, but I never get the chance to. Like, I haven't got a Wii or anything like that, and I'm not paying like 70 quid for a Wii.
You could pick up a Wii for like 20 quid.
We's are so
You've never played Wii Sports.
Never.
That's actually crazy.
I had
That's
Mario,
crazy.
I had New Super Mario Bros.
Oh,
Smash Bros.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii is the greatest Mario game of all time.
I don't know. I like the 3DS one.
No.
The one with the coins.
Oh,
The one with the coins. What
Yeah,
every
New
every
Super-
Mario
every
game.
No,
Mario
the one
game.
that was focused around coins. I think it was New Super Mario Bros. 2. I think,
Oh, yeah, okay,
where it
valid.
was like the gold flower.
Did you play 3D Land?
Yeah, obviously.
3D
yeah.
Land's goated.
100% in it all.
One of my
Absolutely
favorite
loved it.
one of my favorite Mario songs is Special World 4.
That's
Mario sucks.
I know that's
Dodgy
so
name.
specific, but
Yeah.
I love that music for some reason.
what was it that I was listening to recently? Because I have actually listened to like Mario tracks outside of playing it.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Waluigi Pinball, that was it. There's like a dubstep version
That's
of that.
tough.
And like I was cycling home like fast as I can because obviously I've got this, that, or the other to do.
New Super Mario Bros. Wii when you're underground with Yoshi. I know that's so
Oh
specific,
my God.
but it like
No.
adds like a do 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 do.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hard.
To be fair, Mario World had really good soundtrack as well, despite it all being 16.
Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy was alright for a soundtrack, but not
Alright.
massively. I think I feel like Mario World had some of the best tracks.
Yeah, like Mario's just clear
Yeah, honestly.
in terms of music.
if you
Mario's
like
clear.
Mario, you're a solid guy. Or gal, or other. I don't
Mate,
know.
Mario's just cold.
Absolutely.
I fucking love Mario. Oh, do you know what? You know what is the best spin-off of Mario?
Go ahead.
Luigi's Mansion.
I don't know.
That's a hot take.
Dark Moon, yes.
Dark Moon.
yes.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is one of the greatest
But
DS games
I
of all
would have
time.
to agree with I would have to disagree with 1 and 3. They weren't as good.
Oh, okay, yeah. 3 was decent. 1 was meh.
There's one that was very left field. Obviously, I'm naturally biased that Smash Bros is the best spin-off. Obviously.
Professor Egad.
God. It's bad that I know a few people that look like that as well.
Oh,
Not anyone that anyone.
Call them out.
Not anyone
Say
that
their
you guys
names.
know.
Call them out. Call them
These are-
out.
These are
Government
like
name.
these are customers that I've served that look
Full
literally
government
like,
name.
Oh, where do you work?
Phone World over in Fareham.
Oh, fair.
Shout out to Phone World Fareham. Absolute goats.
Go see him.
Yeah, if iPhone 11 screens, any sort of repair, we got you, bro. We got you. Hopefully, I get a raise for promoting this brand.
Yeah.
But
Give you an extra 5 then.
But no,
That's just 40p an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say.
it's just customers that I've served really that just look like, how are you still alive?
It's mainly old people who
I
come
hope
in.
they
Though.
see this.
It's all the old
So
people.
do
who go
I.
in- It's
Honestly,
always the old people
but that's
who go
fair
into
though.
phone
That's
world,
fair.
So they don't know
Like,
what they're
don't
doing.
get me wrong, right? This is nothing against those people. They are the sweetest people I've ever met. Like, genuinely. But yeah, I just feel like, it's either old people. Or
Slow
people
down
looking
on the
for a phone.
ciggies.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say, yeah. Shout out Max Burdick for bringing a flip phone to college. Do you know
Wait,
how
he
cold
actually-
that is?
Real?
Yeah, he brings a flip phone. It's not like it's not like a old flip phone. It's a proper like kind of
Oh, a
newer.
Samsung
It's like
one.
a newer flip phone. It's
Yeah.
not like the Samsung one. It is like an actual flip out phone.
Oh, what?
But-
So like a newer Nokia model?
It's cold.
That's
It's
okay,
so
yeah.
cold. Like actually,
They're like 70 quid.
You
so
just
yeah.
see him-
Max.
Max
Hello?
is such an icon, bro. Honestly.
Yes.
shout out Max.
The professional aura.
His
he brings.
episode is very good as well.
I haven't
If you haven't
watched
watched
it
this
yet.
episode, watch it. You'll need to catch up.
Watch.
I
As
think
a matter of
tonight
fact,
I'm gonna
watch
binge
all of
watch
the
everyone's.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foreign Set's coming out tonight. Obviously, by the time people are watching this will be on Thursday. So
Legendary.
It would have been out yesterday.
Yeah.
yeah, but Foreign Sets was good because no one interrupted, and we also got it. We just spoke to everyone.
My bad.
Yeah.
Absolute cinema. So yeah, like shout out to everyone in Foreign Set, including me. I'm shouting myself out. I don't know if you saw. Did you see what I said about my music?
No, we did not.
Mm-hmm. So, let me give you a bit of backstory. So, I started making my own music back in year 11. No, not year 11, year 10 actually. Kind of like towards the end of year 10, so that's why I probably said year 11. So I started making music. Now the thing is with the music I put out, to everyone watching, it's fucking shit. Respectfully, it's terrible. I can't go back and listen to my old shit without cringing.
Feel that.
The vision
That's
was
fair.
there, but I'm not like back then I wasn't the greatest producer, and it was just kind of like what on
I'm
earth
still
was it?
absolute dog shit.
I was like, what on earth am I doing? And it's not mixed either, so it just
Oh,
like
it was-
sounds.
It's just a
horrendous.
wall of
Rough,
sound.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's like taking a fork and rubbing it on a plate.
Oh.
That's the best way to describe it. Now the thing that I put on my Instagram is basically I want to take. So I have 3 projects out now. My most recent project is my best because I know more. It was better produced and I actually kind of mixed it.
Yeah.
I've got 2 newer singles out as well, which are really good. In my opinion, obviously, that depends on how you lot think. My plan is to take all my projects, basically, everything that I've put out, get rid of it completely and start from scratch. But I want to go back to those projects and take the songs that I actually enjoy, like actually think are decent and
And
have
remaster
potential,
them, yeah.
and either remix them or remaster them or just remake completely.
Yeah.
As in, like, keep the same instrumental and beat, it's just like re-record vocals and shit,
Mm.
because obviously there
And
is
new
better
notes
stuff
and
here.
stuff like that,
We have
yeah.
one of these,
Oh, some of
we
the
have
equipment here.
all
It's
this
brilliant.
shit. We have an EQ behind me. We have like fucking
that's
really
what it
good
is.
speakers. Yeah, this is an EQ.
I can't lie,
not this
looking at
big
most
thing.
of the,
Sick.
Is
That's
this
a
thing.
big EQ.
even as someone that did music tech through like year 10 and 11, I have no idea what the fuck most of this does.
Yeah. No shout out to Bay House because you didn't really show us a lot.
No. Wait,
No,
did you go Bay House as well?
I did.
Oh shit! Wait, what? What were you the year below?
Yep.
Oh
What,
right.
you-
What? You were in my sister's class then?
Emily Dance.
Shout out Emily Dance.
Shout out Emily, you're goated as fuck. Actually helped me get through those classes because I fucking hated everyone in there. Yeah, but fucking
Lover Bomb was alright though. Let's be honest.
yeah, but
Mr.
like
Loverbomb.
in reality, oh yeah, Love Bond, right, Love Bond. I hated Mr. Language.
He was boring.
Yeah, he was just
Like he was a
dolls.
good teacher. It wasn't engaging.
Oh, were you there when Mr. Trott was there?
Maybe.
What a name.
I'll say that.
He was.
What did he
goated.
teach originally? Was he just straight up music?
He was like a training music teacher.
I think I was there like for the last little bit, just as GCSEs were closing up.
He's good. Swear
Mm.
down. He was amazing. Like he would actually talk to me about shit like all the time,
Mm.
and he would actually be helpful. But then he moved.
um,
He got moved to a different school because he
Yeah.
actually finished his training. But
Okay,
yeah,
fair.
shout out to that guy. He was unbelievable.
For me, I had not only my tutor as my music teacher, who was Mr. Malcolmson.
Oh,
Absolute goat.
legend!
Would love to get back in contact and actually
Legend.
start working on some projects and stuff.
He is a very gifted man.
He is amazing, honestly.
He's
He can literally
unbelievable.
play anything.
He's unbelievable on every single instrument. He can play piano like very
Oh
quickly.
my god, yeah.
He's unreal at piano.
The thing is though, he's funny though, and he would like incorporate that into a lot
Yeah,
of his
that's
stuff.
what I loved.
Like playing like sort of like disappointing chords and stuff like that when someone just like yaps or something like that. It was, I can't obviously explain it while doing it justice and everything like that, but he was an icon, honestly. Absolutely loved the guy.
Shout out to Mr. Malcolmson.
We're shouting a lot of people
I'll
out.
say it.
I'm
Every
glad we
single
have.
conversation we have is a shout out to someone.
Shout out. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one.
Yeah.
It's been quite a long episode, but I'm kind of glad it has been because we have talked about some decent stuff
It
today.
has been fun.
Um,
Absolutely.
If I talked about Mario somehow.
Oi, don't diss Mario.
It's called Unfiltered for a reason, man.
Exactly.
Nothing against Mario.
Thank you.
Put your shout out to Mrs. Hughes. for-
Oh yeah, Mrs. Hughes. I love Mrs. Hughes. She was brilliant. Top
Yeah,
teacher.
thank you to everyone for watching this video. Thank you to you two for coming on.
Absolute
pleasure.
pleasure.
Two out of
Thanks for having
five.
us.
2 out of 5 members
Yeah,
of
that's
Clique.
it.
I wish we had
half.
more.
Yeah.
I wish we had more, but
Everyone's
it wasn't
busy.
everyone else's fault. They had stuff to do. So nothing against
It's
anyone.
all, it's all
Um,
just sort of when everyone's.
I'll bring you back eventually with everyone.
Would love to be
um,
on. Absolutely.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you two for coming on.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sitting at the back.
The
for
5th
entire
and the
time.
6th of December.
there.
Absolutely.
Yep,
come along.
5th and
Love
6th
to
of
have you
December.
guys.
Make sure to obviously go down to Katie's and go watch them play. And also make sure to either buy tickets online or go to the door at the Key West gig. Doors open at 6.
be
Come down.
Yeah.
It's good.
Be there
Um,
or be
square.
not spherical, but in fact square.
Fuck. Be there or you're a Rubik's Cube. Thank you for watching. We will be back with episode 8. I actually don't know who it is yet, so I'm going to have to brainstorm. So yeah.
Yet to be decided.
Ellipses.
No. Maybe actually. I don't know.
That's a big
But yeah, I'm not going to say anything because obviously I end up changing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
yeah.
That is
Thank
fair.
you for watching. Appreciate you all tuning in for this one. Take care, everyone, and we'll be back with episode 8.
Take care, guys.
Number 8.